convinced myself we're good. I've convinced myself we're bad. But now it's Thursday, and Thursday is
that the downhill slope of we're going to be awesome? Or is it the downhill slope of we better have a game plan?
No. Thursday is, for me, is always, you're going to get my most real take outlook on the game probably on Thursday. Because Fridays, it's kind of like, all right, look, it's game day. It's game day on the radio, right? On Fridays for us, where it's like, okay, all right, this is what's going to happen. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to, kind of either talk the narrative of the game before, talk the narrative of the season beyond.
Are you game narrative or national narrative right now?
Well, Thursdays is where I get I lock into both. You know what I'm saying? I lock into game, like not narrative. Like I lock into real deal. Like this is how I really feel going into the game.
Okay, before we get into it, Nikki B in the booth.
They want the boot.
What?
Sorry, I'm posing for a photo.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing?
I don't know. Madison came in with a camera and was just like, look like you're important. And I was like, that's really hard for me to do.
Yeah.
On the show. Yeah. Like,
I don't know what she's saying.
Yeah,
she's pointing at me, and I'm like, I can't hear her at all.
Yeah. So, say that right, on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole city can hear what our secret code is to get into the studio.
Yeah. Now everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
No, but that's kind of where I'm at as far as Thursday goes. You really, really lock into that. Which is good because everything, especially for us this season, everything that's happened up until now has a unique spin on it because of.
It was a good action shot of you.
Was it good?
Like you looked.
I'm like Barney Stinson. I don't take bad pictures.
No, you look professional right there.
Yeah,
I was gonna jokingly get in here and be like, Steve, do something sexy, but no.
Yeah.
Did you purposely up your hand gestures?
Professional.
Yeah, I know where I'm really demonstrative.
Yeah.
Like, man,
But see, it looked natural. That's what I'm saying. Like when I try to do that, I'm like, like why is he trying to do a deadlift while he's running the board?
Yeah, Texter says Bullet East Manual tomorrow. I'll be at Manual tomorrow night.
Bullet East Manual tomorrow night.
They're good too, man. Manual's really good.
Okay.
It's gonna be a tough one for my boys, man.
Feel free to get the shout outs in, people. Look, we always say 8150 939 is the number, 3831 939 is the text line. Steve will try to be as sharp as he can with these shout outs over the text line. So, Steve.
But I always hate when we have to play. My son plays the teams like Manual and the teams like that because I'm like, I got to root against you tonight, but like. In the big scheme of things, like, I want a Manual to go on and win a state championship, like I root for the teams in the city. So it's fun, and it's like, hey, they're really good. And whatever happens tomorrow, man, I hope they have a great season. So, but yeah, no, so we're there. Also, though, I will say this, Marcus, not to start, but at some point, because I have a specific place I want to start, if you're good with that.
I'm good.
I do want to get to some basketball. Coach Keats was at practice, and he asked the staff some questions, and the staff gave him best defenders, best, most consistent, surprises, and there was an interesting name on the defensive chart that I want to talk about with you. Okay, specifically. So I do want to get to that.
We are going to get to that.
All right. Okay. Well, if you want to let me today kind of dominate the show a little bit, I kind of want to start with Coach Brohm. He had his show last night, right? One thing he mentioned that really caught my ear was Colin Lacey. And I don't know, Nick, if you've got the clip possibly of Colin Lacey. If not, it's not a big deal. People will hear it. I can paraphrase. You got it? Okay, I'm going to play this, Marcus, and then we'll chat about it.
Okay, I'm locked in.
I think you went into that game knowing you wanted to give him as many touches as you could, didn't you?
Well, we did. First off, he is someone we need to give a lot of touches to, and that's a goal. We were short at the running back position, so we had to make sure that, we had multiple ways to not wear out the running backs we did have, and the experience and the level at that position was not like what we wanted to be going into the game. So Colin was a big part of it. We had multiple plays of him at running back. We never really put him back there other than to throw him the ball, but we have a package of him at running back as well. Obviously, he's great in the special teams. What you get with Colin Lacey, he is a tough young man that loves football and loves to practice, and those are the best guys that you can have on your team because he works really hard. Remember last year, he got injured, broke his collarbone, unfortunately, in camp, and the first day back that he was able to play was the Notre Dame game. Not the Notre Dame week, the Notre Dame game. So he was able to move around some during the week, but really wasn't able to kind of get touched and hit on a little bit, not till that game. But he stepped in the game and played well against a really good opponent on the road, not practicing hardly at all. Then, of course, he redshirted, which, yes, I did not like. But, we knew we could get him back. He came back for the bowl game and played very well, and he got plenty of touches. He scored 2 touchdowns. So, yes, he is someone that needs 10 to 15 touches a game, and we need to do a good job to make sure that we're doing that. And that's by moving him around on the outside, the inside, of the backfield, and, of course, on returns.
Ooh. Okay. That right there, there's a lot to unpack from that. For one, it is okay. There's 2 ways I can unpack this. The good. Okay, I'm going to unpack a good suitcase and I'm going to unpack a bad suitcase. Okay, because this is where I'm at on Thursday. The good suitcase, really quick. I'm going to unpack both of them for you. I'm going to put everything out and then you can put them away as you see fit. How about that? All right, so I'm unpacking the good suitcase. Coach Brohm knows who his studs are. He is built from the Bobby Petrino tree on that part. Feed the studs, okay? FTS, everybody knows. That's how Bobby Petrino coached. Colin Lacey, the last few games, I feel like hasn't got enough touches. I'm sure Coach Brohm is in film going, this kid is a stud. He's got to get more offensive touches. He can't just be a punt return guy. He can't just be. We've got to find ways to get him touches. We put him in the backfield.
What's my guy's name? Rondell Moore. Okay, keep going.
Rondell Moore. Yes, no, 100%. That's a great comparison. We've got to put him in positions to have the football in his hands at all times. Whenever we can get it, that means we're going to play him as some running back. We're going to play him as some slot. We're going to bring him in motion a lot. We're going to make him, when he's on the field, defenses are going to have to be like, I don't know where his kid's going to be lined up at, but you got to find him. You always got to have one guy looking at him, so that one guy can't be looking at somebody else. And if you've got 1 out of the 11 that has his eyes focused somewhere, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Okay. Now let me unpack the other suitcase. Why are we talking about him playing running back? Is it schematic? I just finished a game where I didn't have my 2 top running backs. Is it scheme? Or is there a need I don't know about to add another running back to the room? What's going on here, man?
Let's do Thursday.
Okay.
Let's do Thursday.
Yeah.
Truth Serum Thursday or whatever you want to call it.
Sure.
Listen, anything's possible. I'll concede that right off the bat. Right? The reason my brain said Rondell Moore, it just jumped out, is because he's really, really good, right? I think game specific. I don't want to burn out. Listen, I'm probably not going to have either. Like, I think he knew he wasn't going to have Duke, and he thought he might not have, or didn't know, or was unsure about Isaac Brown. Yeah. But in the running back scheme of things, like I said, I think it's 100% get him the ball. And Ross, you remember Ross McMains used to talk about the gravitational pull of a player. If you can get a player out there with gravitational pull, like a Colin Lacey, you abuse it. You abuse the gravitational pull. That's how you get those linebackers in. That's how you get
Yes.
people nosy. My halfback passes work a little better if I have, Colin Lacey in the back instead of somebody else. I think his gravitational pull on a football field is becoming so obvious and so so important that you just got to use it. Like I said, I concede anything's possible, maybe, but I don't think any of his running back touches are at a concern for not having running backs.
Yes.
Because they have performed.
Yeah.
Like I said, and what tells you that Isaac Brown on that run is that far, unless he's just shutting them down for 2 weeks or something?
Yeah.
Which he would not have touched that. If it was a chance of getting shut down, he wouldn't have touched that ball on that one play.
No, I agree with that. Let me be messy.
Uh-huh.
I wonder, is it not even Isaac? Like, are we losing a running back in the room? And I'm not speculating. I'm not listen, I'm being fully messy. I have no reason to think this. I promise you, you guys know we have friends that are around that building a lot, and I wouldn't dare ask them. Okay.
Right. I don't need the pressure of being the ring bearer.
Brain.
Yeah. I don't want to be the ring bearer.
No, I don't want to break news. Yeah. Don't come here for breaking news. Because when we talk, we're just talking hypothetically. My brain goes to, is there one that's NIL-ish where you're like NIL days, transfer portal days that says, my year's more important now. First 2 games, I didn't like my carries. So
yeah, and here's
my year's more important.
Yeah, here's the thing. I got no problem if that's the case, and it turns out to be the case. It'll suck. Just like Coach Brohm said, I didn't like him redshirting. I did not like him redshirting, But listen, and this is me being again totally honest. I would not have liked the EKU touches if I was in any 3 of the guys. If I was Keywan, if I was Isaac, if I was Duke, I would have wanted more touches too.
Let me put you in Duke Watson's head, for instance. Because, look, I don't have to sugarcoat it. I'm using a guy like Duke Watson. And Duke Watson could walk in here right now and go, dude, I love my time here. I'm getting paid well, and I'm going to get a ton of carries going forward. But if I'm a guy like Duke Watson, I say, I didn't get a ton of carries against EKU, didn't get a ton against JMU. I was out the 3rd game. Keywan Brown looked pretty good. Now you're talking about moving Colin Lacey into the backfield too?
Get messier. Listen, don't stop there, Steve. Say,
yeah,
I don't know if this O-line is quite going to figure it out.
And I swear somebody, Marcus, is listening to this right now, and they're like, Steve and Marcus know something, and I hope to God it's hilarious how funny it will be when Duke Watson takes the first carry on Saturday. Or Duke Watson's out with a serious injury, and it's like, okay, well, not serious injury, but like a real injury,
bruise.
Yeah, where he was like, yeah, no, that's all it was. But it's hard to do sports radio and not think, well, this is kind of odd. 2 guys are out. Isaac, even though I went back and watched it, and I do agree with you. Watching Isaac run, you were spot on. I did go back and watch that run. I think there was.
You felt like there was some kind of protection.
Yeah.
So, like I said, nothing excruciating, but that third.
I don't know. I wonder if he didn't mess that play up for no reason. I swear, I think that run. I think that run. I think he was hurting. And when he come back, I think he was like, do not hand me this football.
If that's hurting.
I'm hurting.
Listen, to run that fast one time.
I'm not accusing him of that. I know, right? But so I'm kind of leaning more towards you. What you said, that one run was like, ooh, yeah, we don't need this. We don't need to hurt him. Mm-hmm. Like, he probably come to the side and was like, ugh, I'm not feeling. Did you watch CeeDee Lamb the other day? He hurt his foot, and you could tell, you're like, that dude's hurt. And he come back in, and they're like, oh, good news for Cowboys fans. CeeDee Lamb's in. He ran one route and he went to cut and he looked at the sideline and he was like, no. He literally shook his head and said, no. Yep.
No, but listen, and you'd be amazed. You'd be amazed if you can. What's the stuff? This conspiracy that Monsters Inc. is about. What is it, adrenochrome or whatever, right? You'd be amazed at the adrenaline pain, pain tolerance with a rocking crowd, your team's out there. Like, you could see how Isaac Brown's like, I'm gonna give it a go.
Yeah, and I think Isaac
it's Coach Jeff Brohm. Like, out of all the coach, like, it's so fun because he's about toughness.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to win his approval, you have to show that you're tough.
I agree with you. And to me, they know Isaac is tough. Isaac's one of the best running backs in America. I like I said, I kind of said, like, ooh, maybe he, there was rumors, maybe they got into a fight or something, whatever. After rewatching that, Isaac didn't play. I am very comfortable saying now, I believe without a shadow of a doubt, Isaac did not play against Bowling Green because that dude's foot or something was hurting. His ankle, his foot was hurting, without question. So depending on the severity of
you put him out there. You say, if you feel anything, you're out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now again, I'm not. Again, I don't like to even talk about stuff like that. But when my coach is kind of like, well, we want to. And he said it 3 times yesterday during the coaches show. Well, we want to put Colin in the backfield.
Or it's 2025 and 93.9 the Panther is sitting around analyzing his coach saying, well, I don't think they're going to have their running backs this time either.
Yeah.
They're doing the reverse. Look, 93.9 the Panther with Rummage Steve, you know what I'm saying? They're doing the speculatory reasons for that. These are the reasons that we're going to win. It's obvious, they're having some kind of issues, and they're now talking about putting their wide receiver in the backfield. It's going to be good for us to get us, to where we can get into the backfield, and we can blitz, and he'll have to stay in as a blocker. Whatever speculation you have, everything can be possible, but you have to discuss them all.
Yeah. You throw everything out, like I said, and when there's always every team, it's not a Louisville issue. Every team deals with it. There's a strategic sit out.
Gosh darn it! Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I'm just saying there's a strategic set out.
Yeah. I almost stopped you to say, you get ready to lose. You're a fan, and you have to factor in a strategic opt-out, a strategic red shirt. And the way they're approving red shirts, I don't know what Harrison Bailey got, but one game got Harrison Bailey what he needed to get. Right? Listen, I don't know if you could have your Isaac Brown or Duke Watson coming into the scene, that Heisman hopefuls in their brains. It's so easy to get into a player's ear over money and carries, touches.
Yeah.
It's so easy. Look, Jordan Travis, it's so easy to go into a depression and say, I can't hack it here.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, and it's so easy for Coach Jeff Brohm to give the ultimate misdirection.
I know.
I was surprised he said he was mad about the red shirt, or say that I didn't like it. Listen, with what I just explained about everything being so sensitive, it's good to see he's not worried about being sensitive.
Yes, absolutely. So I said it would be real funny if Duke and Isaac Brown go for 100 yards this weekend apiece. I was like, it would be. I'll be cheering with the best of them.
It won't be funny. It'll be fitting.
Yeah.
It'll be absolutely fitting. And it'll be another feather in its cap, another, hey, why do you, I hate when people, when Marcus says, I really trust this coach. And, that'll be one more. Okay, this is why I continuously say I trust the coach in situations like this. I trust him in putting together a game plan, to use what he has and get his guys recognize who's tough and playing through it and who's in practice with the tiddlywinks and who has 1 foot out the door or 1 foot on the field or worrying about stat chasing or whatever that stuff. He can identify it. There's enough there's the staff and the football brains over there can see stat chasing. They can see the late pass that you and I were talking about the other day. We can't see that like they can in their practice habits. They will be able to spot it. They will be able to manipulate what the expectations are coming into a game through injury, through game planning, all that good stuff. So yeah.
You're not wrong.
Anything will be fitting. What else does the text line have for you?
Let's see. We have somebody asked about the injury report, which I believe comes out today.
78 degrees and partly cloudy Saturday in Pitt. Thank you, Chris Curry.
How about that? Which I can almost assure you everyone will be questionable. But we will get an injury report today.
Coach does not listen. He is not an active participant in the injury report thing.
This text says, I hope it's not the case, but if Brown and Watson are healthy, and this is talking about like NILs, like, if somebody was basically, long story short, I don't want to put their names on it, but basically, long story short, if somebody was setting out but I don't think it's all NIL. Like, I think people go straight to that. Like, well, they're not, if somebody set out, they're not happy about their money. I don't think it's always the case. I think there's a strategic reason sometimes. Now, I think Isaac was hurt. Actually, you can't convince me Isaac's wasn't hurt. End of story. But
again, my eyeball said it.
No, you were 100% right. Going back and watching it. Yeah. Yeah, you are 100% right.
Like I said, something. I don't know the whatchamacallit. I don't know the severity. But if I was, like I said, if you just asked me what my expert opinion, just like I said, and it's, again, it's also Bowling Green.
Yeah,
I don't care. Go sit down.
Yeah.
Isaac, go sit down. Keywan, get up here. I got running backs.
Yeah.
Look,
is there going to be people mad at me that I played my third string running back and only won 40-17? Probably. But let's just do it.
Okay, so what are you checking out now?
No, I was just reading through the text. I mean, just kind of going through.
Is it if you were going to frame the general energy of the text line? Is it skepticism? Is it enthusiasm?
No, I think it's enthusiasm. I mean, but I mean, of course, this says, or maybe he wants to find Lacey the ball, and he doesn't have. He's not confident that Moss can throw it down the field.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm. We're going to try to put it in.
Yeah, I don't agree, but it's fair.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to try to put it in their hands. Steve is completely right or wrong. Only time will tell. I love it. That's sports radio in a nutshell. Look, everything I say is spot on.
Or you can pull a lot. The data has changed. Look, I was right at the time. The data has changed.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay. We'll just as we end this segment or this part of what Coach Brown said.
Mm-hmm.
What do you finally like? Your finalized answer. What do you think is most likely the case?
I think most likely the case is everybody would be, I think most likely, okay, put it this way. I think most likely they both had some injuries that dinged him up, and he wasn't going to play him against Bowling Green. I think that's the most likely scenario. And he wants Colin Lacey to have the football more than, because that is a fact. Colin Lacey's not got the ball enough on offense. And through 3 games, he has not been a part of the offense as much as he should be. I think Coach Brown knows that.
At whose behest though?
I'm going to go back to blaming the O-line because I blame everything
touches?
starting up front.
Who got too many touches? Oh, so you're saying
nobody.
We should have had more possessions. We should have just had more ball possession with better line play. Or
we should have had more time to because I'm sure there are plays designed to go to Colin, and things like that. Like, I don't think it's that other people are getting the ball. I think the texter's not totally wrong. I think they're like, hey, if we got to be creative here, we got to get the ball to this guy, and we got to figure other ways out to do it.
How to get
right now, until we get the O-line fixed, and and we get, where, Coach Brohm talked last night too. It was a great conversation about Miller Moss. Miller Moss has never done cadence, never had to do cadence, and now he is, and he struggled with it the first few games. He said that last night, so it wasn't like a fake thing. It was him saying, hey, we've struggled with, Miller Moss is struggling doing cadence. He can't, he's never had to do it. He always does the clap with Lincoln Riley. He does the, and now he's having to call the offense at the line, and it's been a struggle for him. And that's a pretty vulnerable thing for Coach Brohm to put on his quarterback through 2 games, especially a quarterback who the fans are already kind of getting short leashed with,
But he wouldn't say it. He wouldn't say it if he thought that would shake his confidence,
or if he thought that, hey, this is going to be a problem. Like, no, I think he's saying, like, no, stick with us. This team's only going to keep getting better. They're going to get cleaner. They're going to get better. It's just going to continue to sharpen and sharpen and sharpen.
Does the cadence bring up the ear covering thing?
Yeah, probably. And it makes sense because, that comes right off the day after me and you saying, I
don't like you covering your ears at home.
Yeah. Like, I don't like that. But if you're saying, well, he's like, dude, I'm trying to hear it word for word because I want to make sure I'm getting all this and I'm putting this forward.
Okay, Steve. And I want you to confess, Steve. And listen, and your Lord and Savior is looking down on you right now, wondering if you're going to answer this truthfully. Are you a turn down the music on a difficult parallel parking job?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Same.
You look. I was thinking about that with Miller. To your point of saying, I need to hear it word for word. I need to make sure I don't screw up this parallel parking job. I don't want to bump anybody's bumpers. I don't want to screw anything up. Turn down the music. I need complete concentration.
Yeah.
I used to yell at Jalen. I was like, there's no way you're doing your homework with that music playing in your ears.
Yeah.
You're just scribbling numbers now. There's no way you can concentrate
because it's impossible to think.
Hey, look, he's sitting here listening to "Get on my level." What? Get on my level. What? I'm like, you're not doing any kind of academics. But
I know.
Maybe the kids are different. Maybe they just have a different.
Maybe I know. Yeah, kids are different these days.
They're just built different.
Stay on schedule.
Is there anything you want to hit before we jump out of here?
No. Let's stay on schedule. When we come back, we can. We'll get into a little basketball, a little more football. There's a few other things I want to get to.
Quarterback it away. 93-9 the Ville.
Louisville football plays here.
Lacey to the 40, breaks outside to the 50. Lacey's going down and run them all. Open field ahead for Colin Lacey, and that is a touchdown for the Cardinals.
Next up, the Cards open ACC play Saturday with a trip to Pittsburgh. And your pregame, game, and postgame home is with us. Coverage begins Saturday morning at 9 a.m. with kickoff at noon, right here on your home for Louisville football. 93.9 The Ville, and the ESPN Louisville app.
Lanning Paints is truly Louisville's hometown paint manufacturer. We create architectural coatings for homes and ship our industrial and commercial products across the United States and even across the world. I am Aaron Lanning, and I am lucky enough to work alongside my father, Nick, who is our chemist and brainchild for our local brand. He is working daily to formulate finishes and coatings that will beautify your interior walls, basement and garage floors, driveways, fences, siding, brick, and more. Visit lanningpaint.com to learn more about us or call us at 245-0630 to reach our Middletown location or 612-2138 for Dixie Highway, where we proudly offer a full array of Benjamin Moore products. Lanning Paints, painting the USA from Louisville, Kentucky since 1983.
Do you want to grow your business? ESPN Louisville wants to help take it to the next level. Let ESPN Louisville assist through the best sports talk, the power of local and national sports news, brand building and connecting fans through audio and digital elements, live broadcasts, and much more.
Residential shingle roofing and commercial flat roofing are two very different sciences. Shingle roofing is water shedding, while commercial flat roofing is essentially waterproofing. That's why you need a flat roofing specialist on your commercial roof. Roofing Solutions has decades of experience on thousands of commercial roofs, restaurants, schools, industrial facilities, shopping centers, all types of roofs, all kinds of conditions. And as a Duralast Platinum contractor, you know that one of America's foremost roofing manufacturers trusts Roofing Solutions with their most important projects. Roofing Solutions is your choice for your commercial flat roof. Call Jim McGraw at 502-741-0858. That's 502-741-0858. Or find them at roofsolutionsky.com. Roof Solutions is the solution to your flat roof problems.
Find it, from the final vote to where we rep it true. Cardinal red, black and white, that's our crew.
Calls on the go? Quo automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Quo's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions, and use those insights to level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with Quo. Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's quo.com/sports. QUO.com/sports.
Hey Cards fans, I'm attorney Sam Aguiar. After an accident, there's a lot on the line, and you only have one shot with taking on the insurance company. At Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyers, we go over the top for all of our clients to get them every dollar they're owed, and we win big. All clients get our bigger share guarantee, so you always get more, and there's never any fee until we win. So give us a call and let our winning team get to work for you today. We're here 24/7 at 502-888-8888.
Imagine your team always looking and feeling their best in high-performance technical workwear. Cintas can make it happen. They have garments for almost every job imaginable. And with the Cintas Workwear program, you get freshly laundered garments delivered every week for everyone on your team. Great garments without the bother of laundry. That's a real perk for employees. Find out how Cintas can boost team image and morale. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Now's the time to see what you've been missing at Lynn Family Stadium. Purchases of 2026 Louisville City or Racing Louisville season tickets.
Are we going to go straight into the Keys
2025 regular
conversation?
season free? That's right. Free games now to see Louisville's pro soccer teams. LynnFamilyStadium.com for more information. The sooner you buy next year's season tickets, the more free games you'll get to see now. The pro men's team, Louisville City's chasing a championship, and our top-tier women's team, Racing, is on the verge of its first trip to the playoffs. So visit LynnFamilyStadium.com today to get in on the action with free games now.
Is your tile tired, cracked grout, worn caulking, or dingy floors bringing your space down? Well, call the Grout Medic of Louisville. They specialize in regrouting, recaulking, cleaning, sealing, tile repair, and replacement for both residential and commercial projects. At the Grout Medic, owners Audrey and Marty McGraw and Jeremy Wheatley believe in one thing above all: customer-first service. Professional, reliable, and always with your satisfaction in mind. Call them today for your free estimate at 502-609-3900. That's 502-609-3900. The Grout Medic of Louisville will bring your tile back to life.
Oh, no. Certainly the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Make sure you look into the Mitsubishi Mini Split like the one we use at the 93.9 studios for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Where are we at, Steve?
Okay, let's take a quick pause, right? Let's move. You know what? No, let's stay with football, right? You want to stay here
because it's 43?
Yeah, like, because there's a pretty nice conversation to be had about this basketball team and some of the things on those notes.
We're gonna need a longer segment for that.
Yeah, I think so. I think we will.
Okay.
So let's stay right here.
Can we tackle?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, especially the secondary. I really think the secondary is good tacklers.
You understand why I'm asking that question?
Yeah.
Pittsburgh does not. They fight for the extra yards, Steve. They don't expect to be tackled.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong with that.
What would you grade our tackling so far? How much of our tackling is transferable?
I don't remember any time. Tackling is transferable because...
Is it tackling or hitting?
Well, hitting is fine too, but I mean, I think our tackling is transferable because we say it all the time, Marcus. Athletes are all over the field for every team.
In skill positions.
You know, in skill positions. I mean, right? Like, so.
I'm asking that question because that's one of those things that jumped off. Like, okay, I'm trying to think of some of our skill sets that will be tested due to just playing kind of a higher level. Like, yes, I agree. There's athletes all over the field, but a star, a stud on every team, or like mentalities, or that extra chip of that extra chip on your shoulder, that extra mentality of toughness. What parts of our game is going to be affected by the step up level in play?
Okay, I'm listening because this is a good question. This is a good question because we are about to take a step up. We do know that. I mean, has coverage, probably coverage, because we've played 3 teams that do not really throw the ball.
Okay.
At least not prolifically.
So our coverage may, a better team may be able to make our coverage look not as tough.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think we know.
Okay, but that's one of the things the step up in competition can expose for anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, for anybody. But I mean, when you talk, you've got Eli Holstein, who's a little better, he's a better quarterback, obviously, than the 2 we've played. Pitt's going to pass the football a lot better. James Madison really didn't throw the football like that. EKU really didn't throw the football like that. And Bowling Green is a running team.
Does it alarm you, the flea flicker and the touchdown misdirection that they got when the guy was wide open on the goal line? Do those alarm you?
Yes, slightly.
Like we may be susceptible
Yep. That, hey, you can get it, and the only way to really get over those.
Quinn was all the way in the backfield on that goal line play.
Yeah.
He was all the way into the backfield.
Yeah. And is
that the running is that the running quarterback that just had him froze?
It could, it could be, because when you've got a guy who is.
Do you feel like we're susceptible to trick plays? Because I think if we're susceptible to trick plays,
I think everybody is. If the call is called right, though, I think that's why I'm struggling to answer, because I think a trick play is called that for a reason. It's good. People take it and they scout and they look at it and they say, okay, they're susceptible here.
Okay, does it come from our bad habits or just?
By the way, Marcus, this texter says Holstein is garbage. He's thrown an interception in every game this year, and 2 of those games were to scrubs. So I guess forget my segment. They suck at passing.
It's not even a step up in passing.
I swear to everything under the sun, Marcus, I read a tweet this morning that I was like, I can't do this.
It make you want to go back in bed.
I was like, I'm not even going to go to work today. The tweet was retweeting. We're wearing all white jerseys, right? The tweet says, beautiful. Now let's go actually play a good game of football and beat a bad team without their best player. I'm like, oh my God.
I saw that tweet too.
I was literally I'm like, I quit. I'm not going to work today. Like, I can't do this. Like, and it was a Louisville fan. And it looks like, when you look at their page, you're like, oh no, this person really likes Louisville. I'm like, and they're just like, look, Pitt sucks. Pitt may not have their best player. Hey, it's whatever. Just go play a good game against just a whack team.
Maybe they were just having their Thursday. Listen, when you said the white uniform, I thought it was going to go down to the line of we're going to look dirty in the nasty pit mud.
I wish that's what it said. I wish that's what it said. Just like, these uniforms are ugly. I don't like them. Okay. Cool.
You cool with icy white on natural grass?
Yeah, I like it. I like that all white. Especially up at Pitt.
Yeah, I can handle that.
Yeah, man, that yellow and blue. It's like, man, that white just.
Yeah. I can handle Isaac Brown, in their end zone, doing the sleep, put you to sleep gesture in dirty white uniform.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks great. This looks great. Like, how about that?
West Virginia, yeah. So right. Red State is doing these. So Pitt lost to a West Virginia team that lost to Ohio Bobcats.
Yeah. So essentially, Pitt lost.
Pitt lost to Ohio. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, because there's no such thing as good games and bad games, and again, get used to it, because the names are not the same names. As a fan base, we love the names, but with the 1 year transfer, even the motivation levels, like the money motivation, again, Steve, I didn't want to gloss over that. I don't ever want to gloss over that any kind of injury is now going to be met with red shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Any injury, anytime you miss 2 games, if there's if there is an any kind of extended injury, and when I say extended, I mean 2 games. Anything light play 2 games, you're going to have to not explore, or you're just going to have to be able to ignore or explore the idea of like I said, until they close that window on red shirting.
I think Nick just asked the intern to go get him a refill.
Of coffee?
I think. Did you just ask her to go get you a refill?
I did. And I was kind of kidding. I didn't think she'd actually do it, but she's probably going to spit in my
That is not
soda. But
well
that
done.
is not true. You
well
knew
done.
You knew good
Shout
and
out
well.
Madison.
You knew
Like,
good and
Nick
well.
Nick was like, "Oh, hey, LOL, will you go get me a refill?" And she was like, "Yeah, I guess."
Of a Diet Coke?
Yeah.
Ooh, so you make somebody leave the building. I thought you were just talking about
Yeah.
coffee.
Oh, no. Like, go next door and refill my cup.
I'm drunk with power.
And stop at
Where's Elisha? Elisha, get me a sandwich.
Bed and mocha. Give me a red eye.
Oh, man.
From our bed.
Oh, I don't think I could handle that. That would put me on the
Yeah,
roof,
that was one of the worst decisions. Oh, okay, so
yeah, I know. I remember. You did say that.
Poor
too.
Maben was having like a panic attack.
Yeah, he was like, "Dude, I've never felt like this."
Yeah, it was terrible.
Am I okay? Yeah, he's like, "Look at my pupils." I was like, "Dude, you're fine, man."
But that tells you you must be drinking crap coffee most of the time.
yeah, and when you get the real stuff,
Yeah, right, the real. Okay, transferable. A better team. You got any more that you like? Wonder what if it'll transfer to Pittsburgh, or it'll struggle to transfer.
Not really. I mean, because I don't count O-line blocking because I'm worried about that. Like, I don't think that's a transfer. I'm like, I don't think that's been great.
Do you feel like Miller Moss has been throwing in tight windows already?
Should ask Ken next time. Hey, Ken, can I get a refill?
Can it probably get a DC? What do you think you would do?
I'm done.
ASAP.
Yeah, I'm done. Anyways, yeah. Okay. Sorry, Marcus. What did you say there?
Windows. Miller Moss. Has he been throwing in tight windows?
I'm not worried. I'm not worried about Miller Moss's arm. Like, are you?
No, what I'm saying is I haven't seen a lot of wide opens.
Mm-hmm.
Like all his deep shots have been pretty tightly covered.
Yeah.
Or is that just us still saying playbook's not open up yet?
I mean, I think there's that. I think there's, playbook's not open yet. There's reasons. I don't even say the playbook's not open. Like, I don't think there's like this huge rumor that like we haven't shown anything, at all.
So it's just the overall combination saying, hey, we got to get that extra time we need on the line for a tougher opponent.
Right.
Okay, let me ask this last one on this break. Do you expect to see heavy blitz packages?
Yes, I do. Well, for one, because Pittsburgh always does that. Like that's a Narduzzi thing. I mean, they're going to blitz. They have, you have All-American linebacker candidates. Like, I mean, they're going to bring some serious pressure, and it's probably going to get to us a touch. It's how do you overcome that? Find the soft spot, and that's where Jeff Brohm's genius has to come in.
So eat
find
the ball,
soft spot
ball, don't lose it.
Yeah.
Like eat it early when they got you.
Absolutely.
So no outside scrambling for Miller Moss.
Yeah, because they're going to track you down quickly if you try that.
Where do we rank Miller Moss as an athlete? 10 being Lamar.
I mean, a 5, right? Like I think he's just fine. I think he can move enough to get out of the pocket. But I mean, he's a quarterback. Like, he's a pocket passing
traditional
quarterback
pocket passing quarterback
that will find his spot and he will find the ground as quickly as possible. Like, I think that's his thing.
I was wondering why he took that shot so hard when he scrambled for that 2-point conversion. I'm like, get out, son. Like you should have gotten that end zone a little cleaner. Like when he went to his tippy toes and took the shot to the back, I was like,
I mean, it was like, dude, man,
be a little more athletic.
Like, even we ran a 4th down play, and like it got stopped, or was it might have been 3rd and long, whatever it was, but like it got stopped. And like the manner in which he got hit, I was like, sweet Jesus, Miller. Like, it was like he jumped in the air and somebody hit him low and somebody hit him high. And it was like, dude, you don't have to get hit that hard.
Yeah, look, we believe you. Like
that felt like a little much, man.
Yeah, we believe you're tough, but just hey, hit it, Nikki. So when we come back, Steve, are you ready to advance to the
Yeah, I want to move in. I want to move into a little bit with some basketball talk. Kevin Keats, for people that don't know, Kevin Keats was at practice yesterday and got some notes from the coaches, from our staff. So I want to, I want to dive into that.
Got to cover it. All right, rolling along 939 DeVille.
From the 502, where we rep it true. Cardinal red, black and white, that's our crew. Ballin' hard on the court, scoring touchdowns too. Louisville's finest, we're coming through. Young center pack, freedom, all memories. Gridiron legends, Cardinal legacy. From Muhammad Ali to Lamar Jackson's fleet, we put on for the city, can't you see? Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep them raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, history in the making. Derby City flow, Southern hospitality. Slugger feel the church, or we got duality. BB and who, we the real Kentucky. Cars fly together, that's our reality. From the west end to the east, Cardinal pride don't never cease. Throw your wheels up, let them know Louisville's here to run the show. Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep them raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the
Desert when Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals host Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks. As usual, the division is shaping up to be a wide-open race. Which team will grab their first division win? Join Ryan Harris and me to find out when the Seahawks meet the Cardinals on Thursday Night Football.
Coverage begins Thursday at 7:30 on all ESPN Louisville stations and is presented by Baptist Health.
Genesis Diamonds' epic engagement ring event is happening this weekend with the world's top 2 designers in one place. Hi, I'm Eddie Admoni at Genesis Diamonds. This Friday through Sunday at Genesis, we are showcasing the entire collection of both Tacori and Viraggio. These are the premier designers that everyone wants, but only Genesis is allowed to carry. See hundreds of the latest creations from Tacori. Everyone loves Tacori. Meticulously crafted by master artisans in their California design studio. Discover the hidden details and exceptional quality that set Tacori apart. At this event, you can see the latest styles and enjoy savings up to $5,000 on your engagement ring. Plus, we are bringing in a new selection of exquisite GIA-certified diamonds in all shapes and all sizes straight from the cutters for this 3-day event. You can create the perfect ring with special incentives. Take advantage of zero-interest financing and again up to $5,000 off. Don't miss this spectacular weekend bridal event. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only. Come see me at Genesis Diamonds, Shelbyville Road Plaza.
Hey, Cards fans, if you've been in an accident, there's one guy around here who's always got your back. That's right, Attorney Sam Aguiar. We've all seen how Sam goes over the top for the community. So just imagine what he and his team do for their clients. At Sam's firm, everyone gets their exclusive bigger share guarantee. So you always get more. Hurt in a car? Call Sam Aguiar. 502-888-8888. And go Cards.
Looking for a thrilling new experience in Louisville? Head over to Next Level Ranges, the city's newest high-tech gun range. Whether you're a pro or a beginner, we've got the perfect setup with state-of-the-art lanes, expert instructors, and a safe, welcoming atmosphere. Wrap up your shooting with a farm-to-table meal from Brass Social, or kick up your feet and relax in our exclusive members lounge. With personal lockers for your convenience, you'll feel right at home. Located just off Blankenbaker Parkway across from Lexus of Louisville and J-Town, Next Level Ranges, where precision meets passion. Visit nextlevelranges.com for more information. That's nextlevelranges.com.
The official broadcast partner of all U of L athletics, WLCL Sellersburg, is 93.9 The Ville. Powered by Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyers. Hurt in a car? Call Sam Aguiar.
Hey, it's Mark Blankenbaker here, and I've recently discovered Hectare's low-dose Delta-9 THC and CBD infused drink, your new go-to for a hangover-free buzz. Sip on bold flavors like dragon fruit or the delicious blood orange vanilla with 5 milligrams of hemp-derived Delta-9 THC and CBD. It's federally legal, low-calorie, and hits in just minutes for a smooth social vibe. Hectare's is my alcohol alternative so I can stay California sober. For a buzz without the booze. Find Hectare's THC seltzers at your local liquor store or online at hectares.com. Sip, smile, and find your vibe with Hectares.
Do you want to grow your business? ESPN Louisville wants to help take it to the next level. Let ESPN Louisville assist through the best sports talk, the power of local and national sports news, brand building and connecting fans through audio and digital elements, live broadcasts, and much more. Email us at partnerships@espnlouisville.com. That's partnerships@espnlouisville.com. Become a partner of the sports leader, ESPN Louisville.
Visit the 1020 Brewery in Butchertown and see why game days and nights are better at 1020. Watch your favorite college football games, including Louisville and Kentucky, along with Sunday and Monday night NFL games. 1020 is the perfect place to pregame for Lou City FC. Enjoy 1020 light beer brewed right here in Louisville for flavor and drinkability and served fresh to you. 1020 also has top shelf liquors, wine, and great food. Game days and nights are better at 1020. 1020 Brewery. Come visit us.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Subway or some crappy.
Hey, it's Steve Rummage here. You've probably heard all about the new regulations that have hit the real estate market, making the process more complex than ever. And if you're not working with the right real estate agent professional, you can find yourself out of bounds fast. That's why it's more important than ever to work with someone who's proven their expertise. Like my good friend Josh Jarbo. Josh was recently inducted into the RE/MAX Hall of Fame and named one of Louisville's 40 under 40. This guy knows the game inside and out. Josh and the team at RE/MAX Empire are the seasoned pros you want on your side. They know how to navigate the market, make the right calls, and get you the best deal every time. So don't let a cut-rate agent make a rookie mistake and fumble your financial future. Whether you're buying, selling, or just need some mortgage advice, these are the folks you want in your corner. So here's the play. Call Josh Jarbo, 502-216-7590, or check him out online at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com. And here's a special offer just for you guys. Mention you heard it right here on 93.9 The Ville, and you're going to receive up to a $5,000 seller's credit. I'll leave you with this. Top-notch service might seem expensive, but poor service can cost you a fortune. Don't settle for less than the best.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner of RE/MAX Empire and co-founder of Modern Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Each office is independently owned and operated. Modern Mortgage A to Z is an equal house lender.
College football plays here with a Saturday matchup featuring Georgia and Alabama.
Good.
Coverage begins Saturday at 7 right here on 93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
I'm listening. Jeffersonville, Indiana, of course, or you can give them a call, 812-725-9217, or simply visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Also, let me give a quick shout out to my friends over at the Grout Medic of Louisville with the following phone number right here, okay? 502-609-3900. All right. They do regrouting, recaulking, cleaning, sealing, tile repair, replacement. They have a professional, customer-first mentality, residential and commercial, either one. They'll get you taken care of. They'll make that building look better than it ever has. Call Jeremy Wheatley, Audrey, and Marty McGraw, and they'll give you a free estimate, okay? And make sure you tell them you heard about them right here on 93.9 The Ville.
I'm listening, Steve.
Bye, Cassie. Cassie was sitting in here hanging out with me. This was fun. Okay, I want to get to it. Basketball. All right. Yesterday, we get a tweet from one Kevin Keats, who is now in the media world, I guess you could say. And he was at a practice, okay? Now, Kevin Keats is clearly a great basketball mind, okay? Like you can say, it didn't work at NC State, okay, but he's still a great basketball. Okay,
you don't even want to say that. Like it works until it doesn't work.
Right. Yeah. Right. No, absolutely. But he is one that is a fantastic mind. Okay. He says, my evaluation. Okay. First I'll read his evaluation of the team. He said that Louisville is a very talented team with depth and elite shooting, a unique blend of veterans and youth that can score in bunches. Michael Brown is special. They have the size and length at every position and a strong culture built on energy and effort. Now, that was Kevin Keats, okay? Now, according to the staff, he asked some questions. Most consistent players. He got Ryan Conwell, Michael Brown, and Javon Hadley.
Stop there.
Okay.
Who's missing? Just in Steve's world, in Steve's opinion.
Isaac McNeely, probably.
Who are you surprised at one of those guys being on there?
No, because I mean it's two of your oldest guys on your team and the guy who is trying to be a lottery pick next year.
Easy explanation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, to me, it's simple as that.
Keep rolling.
You know, I mean, it's two guys that have been in college basketball for 5-6 years, and you know.
Yep. Keep rolling. I didn't want to knock you off track.
Okay. Then let me see here. Sorry, now I've lost my spot. Okay. It says leadership. All right. So your three top leaders. This one, or not three top leaders, but just your leaders. This one was just coach speak. Isaac McNeely, Ali Khalifa, Kobe Rogers, Ryan Conwell, and Javon Hadley. Oh, okay. All the 6-year guys. All right. Thank you.
Your OGs are your leaders.
Yeah. Like, thank you.
Okay. Michael Brown's not on that one.
He's not. And he don't really need to be. I mean, you've got an older veteran team, you know, like with a lot of guys that are going to leaders, right? Biggest surprises, Zugrease and Sananda Frew.
Why do you think that is?
I don't think that one is overly surprising just because they're coming from overseas and you're like, oh man, no, like, yeah, these guys are actually good.
Now, or how fast do they adapt?
Yes, how fast they adapt. And I can almost answer that question by this last one. Best defenders on the team. Kobe Rogers, Adrian Woolley, and Sananda Frew. If Sananda Frew is one of the better defenders on the team, we're in good shape. Because it's why I truly believe he'll start center for us in the first game, that he'll be the guy out there. I think he'll protect the rim. I think they like how he can switch out. I think there's a lot of stuff he can really do, and that's something we weren't expecting to necessarily be the case with him.
I don't believe that.
No, that's fine. I mean, I don't really believe the ones. I mean, but as far as the leaders, like, okay. But I think that he is protecting the rim at a level they were not ready for. And it shows in the videos. And it's one of those things where he is massive human being. And his arms are so long. I took one look at him in person and I was like, oh, I need to put some respect on his name. Good Lord. And then I had a guy who was in that gym every day. Said, yeah, he'll start. He had only been over there for a couple weeks. Sananda had at the time. But yeah, he'll start. He's different. Like we're noticing it
switching
really quick.
Switching or rim protection, and you can't say both.
I think rim protection is going to be much more for him, and rim protection makes switching not as big of an issue.
You know what I'm wondering, Steve?
Mm-hmm.
When I saw seeing him on the best defender, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's been guarding 28-year-old Americans on screen and rolls against European shooters to spread the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say this again because I don't think people, I need you to really hear that. When you watch international basketball, it is hell on bigs, on switching, screening, active hands, active feet, big men stretching the floor, big man shooters everywhere, and then guys diving to the bat. It is hell for a big man in screen and rolls. It is do you remember, Steve, how people used to feel about when Stephen Enoch would hedge and have to run all the way back to underneath the basket? You remember how mad people used to get?
I did. I was just like, you're asking these guys to do a lot.
Steve.
Good night.
You were over there with Lieberman, and this is the game.
Yeah.
This is the game. You either got to turn them or get them through. You got to turn them or get them. You ask the big men to do a lot. So he was playing that style at 16 years old.
Yeah.
On professional basketball courts in a European system.
Mm-hmm.
To not get, not give up the 3-pointer or the layup.
Yeah.
So when I asked you, you can't say both. I was just going to put you in a position where I was going to be able to argue against you about how the other skill is probably more important.
Yeah. I mean, and you're not wrong, really. I mean, because you could go either route there for sure. I mean, and both would be correct.
To protect the paint without fouling is something that used to drive us crazy with Coach Mack.
Yeah.
Because we just stood up. But then when you looked at his percentages, his defensive percentages, keeping somebody off the line started becoming a really big deal.
Oh, without question. Absolutely.
Was that one of the harder adjustments to this new world of basketball, Steve, that you had to make in your brain?
I think so. Well, I think so.
Or is it the Euro step?
The Euro step's probably it. But I mean, that was 20 years ago. So it's like we're adjusted to that now, But
because Euro step has turned into the double step back. And I'm just like, okay, enough is enough.
Yeah, it's all went a little haywire at this point.
The James Harden triple double step back.
I know. But I will say this. I mean, when you watch that and again, you see, because we went years with Chris Mack where our guys did not try to block shots.
At all.
Last year, it was nice. And I think it's strategic. I mean, we also didn't get in a bunch of foul trouble. I mean, but I think now you got to see it last year a touch with guys that weren't really shot blockers, but we went up and tried to compete, at the rim. Like you can tell that was part of Coach Kelsey's conversation. I just don't think we had any real good ones last year, unfortunately.
Good shot blocker or rebounder.
Yeah, just any good shot blockers or, really rebounders too. But this year.
We're sneaky athletic.
Yeah, I know, right? Like that was about all we, it's like, okay, all right. But, I mean, I do think there were a few games Rain Smith led us in rebounding, like quite a few games. This year, I don't think it's the case, man. Like, at all. Like, I think we're gonna go after shots. We're gonna try to block them, and I think we have the pieces and the horses this year to really get after it.
You mean at shot blocking or before you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because again, I don't have to challenge you at the rim to play good defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I should be able to get to your body before you're, before we're at the rim trying to go full, full shot blocking. But I was pleasantly surprised to see that. And again, when I started doing the math about where he came from and what kind of systems he's been guarding, and you remember these are a lot of times these are Americans. This is like Russ Smith imagine Sananda Frew at 16, he's guarding 26-year-old Russ Smith.
Yeah, right. Yeah, dude that's been in the league, has been in college basketball, has dropped a ton of points,
been or been overseas as a paid mercenary, a scoring mercenary. You've been having to switch on scoring mercenaries, American scoring mercenaries, and guard them. You know what I'm saying? And they're seeking for you. They're trying to get a switch. Like, who's the big young 7-foot dude? Let me run this pick and roll so I can get a switch on him.
Who, Wimignana?
No. I'm saying.
Oh, I was like,
no. Okay. I'm saying I'm an American two guard, or I'm an American point guard. I see the big 7-foot young boy. First thing I say is I bring his man right up to me.
Yes, yeah. Pull him up. see if he can play.
Yep, he looked. And again, we're getting the 21-year-old version of him, right? 21-year-old version of him.
I think Sananda Frew's like 23.
No. Didn't we have a little conversation about that? He just turned 21 or just turned 22. His birthday was just like last month. I think we were surprised at how young Sananda Frew was.
Maybe it was.
Or maybe it was the Grease. I might be wrong.
I thought it. Yeah. He's Sananda's 22. Okay, so he's gonna turn 30.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, he was born in 2003. He's 22. He was okay. 2003. How old's that? Yeah.
Listen.
So he's turning. Okay, whatever. Okay, yeah. There's 22, 21, 22.
A radio show, not a math class, Steve.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot happening right here.
Point being, Steve, the American at 17, 18, the American guy was trying to get that switch on Frew to make him look stupid out here. And for him to get on a court in a professional basketball game at 17, 18, he has to be able to stay in front of that guy. And these guys are nasty because they've been doing it over here as mercenaries, for usually a long time.
Yeah.
So, once I start thinking about that, I'm like, he's probably a lot more skilled at guarding these mature, point guards and
absolutely.
Then maybe we gave it credit for. We were talking about him adjusting to the spacing, the tight spacing of the college game, but it's like maybe maybe he had the skill set already built up to that translates.
No, that makes 100% sense. And so when I see him like Woolley, I expected that. Kobe Rogers, I expected that.
I expected that from Kobe Rogers. Because we talked about him on Michael Brown, just push him every day.
Go ahead. And I mean, I remember just having the conversation over the summer where I think I've said it on the show a couple times where they were like, "Oh, Woolley gets in it," because they were saying, they were like, it was almost nice. They were like, no, because the joke over at the facility during TBT from some of the people that are over at the facility all the time was, yeah, I bet he's going out there and playing good against other high schoolers. So he's getting his, kicked in here by Woolley and Kobe Rogers on a daily basis. Peyton Siva, God love his soul, who's still he's on the coaching staff now, but he's still a player.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, well, we just unleashed dogs on him. Just get him. Just, and he's like, and there's times during there that you would look at a Michael Brown, and he was like,
did they ask Michael how he likes to be coached first?
Yeah, I know. It's like, you didn't yell at him, right?
I hope you're not over there yelling at him or grabbing his shoes, throwing his shoes out if they fall off. I mean, that happens.
Mm-hmm. Don't grab him or anything. Don't brush up against him.
Don't talk like us saying you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it here.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't do any better than that, if you can't get past Kobe Rogers, then you might as well quit.
I tell you what, is there anything else on the directly from Keats?
It's just not at all. It's just when I have a top 5 caliber team and I get real analysis like that from a guy who knows the game, and then I get some analysis from my coaches, that is I can't pass that up.
Is Kenai Roots disappointingly absent from these lists? I was really wanting him to be on a defender list.
Yes and no. I mean, the do-it-all guy is rarely on these lists. So, because
But Javon's on all of
good
them.
I mean, yeah, Javon's been in college for 6 years.
Is he a do-it-all guy?
I mean, probably, but he's been doing it for 6 years.
Is he gonna be a do-it-all guy?
I think.
Are you locking him in to do-it-all guy?
Yeah, but he's really athletic. He'll find he's NBA athletic, so he'll find a groove that you'll be like. Whereas a guy like Javon, I think he kind of got through college as a do-it-all guy, and he's very, very good at that now.
Mm.
And he's mature and he's physical, and it's like I think Kenai will find something that he's elite at, and that's when he'll go to the NBA.
Really quick, while we're wrapping up the basketball conversation, Zion Williams.
As far as
the weight loss.
I'm so over him. I don't even care anymore. Like, I think he could have been one of the best to ever play. Like, I think he had that level of athleticism, but at this point,
did you hear what Jeff T? Did you hear Jeff T kind of talking about him at all?
No.
Listen, there was nobody more disappointed. Okay, I get the disappointment because Cameron compared him to being like a crackhead who got off crack. because you just ate all the time. You just ate and fornicate. That's what you did with your first 5 years in the NBA.
Yeah.
Right?
That was the name of my rap EP in college.
that was
Just ate and fornicate.
Ate and fornicate. Yeah,
the entire time.
Words to live by.
And your contract year comes up. You can understand why pros just hate that guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
They hate contract year healthy guy.
Absolutely.
You mean to tell me all this time you never thought I should be? People been saying your legs aren't going to hold up, your body's not going to hold up, you're in terrible shape, and he's saying it feels good to feel good. Does the fan hate that more than the player?
Probably.
The fan of the certain team hates that guy.
Yeah, because we think,
and especially when you ball out and then you get the extension.
Yeah. Oh, now that's maddening. Texas Zion lost all his aura. By the way, my 7-year-old walked out the other day and looked at me and said, 6'7". I just need to ask the other parents out there, should I slap him when he comes home today? I don't know what he said. I looked at him, I said, son, I don't even know what you just said to me, but I don't know if I should slap you in the mouth or high five you.
He just said 6'7" to you?
That's it. He walked up and he goes, I walked out the door.
But you feel like you know that must mean something.
Well, I've been hearing the kids say it around. Apparently it's a thing. But I'm like
a new fad.
I don't know what it is.
All right, let's see.
But he goes.
I was scrolling
6'7".
I was scrolling. Sorry, Steve.
What does
hell did you just say to me?
7 mean?
I saw a picture and it had Baker Mayfield dapping up somebody. Baker 6 and the other guy was 7, and then it was like 6 to 7 on the scoreboard, and it was like 6-7 in the background, and it's like, you know, the Matrix been unlocked or something like that. And I'm like, okay, is this something I have no idea about?
All right. So it almost seems like 86. Like AI says 6'7", or 6'7" is a recent slang term popularized on social media, particularly TikTok, that means to quickly leave a situation or get lost. It is often accompanied by a specific hand gesture, and it gained traction from hip-hop artist Skrilla's 2024 song, Doot Doot.
So he told me to get lost, so I should have slapped him in his mouth. Is that what we're talking about?
Kind of sounds like this was a mouth slapping situation.
Okay. So now I got to find him later when he gets home. Be like,
all right,
I got to put myself in situations that he looks at me and says that.
Or you can just say 6'7" when he wants some food.
Okay.
Tell him you're going to 86 his ass.
No,
to leave quickly or get lost.
When
this
he
is
says,
the primary meaning, similar to bounce or skedaddle. So wait a minute. Maybe like you guys were leaving something and he was like, Dad, let's 6'7". Like, you know, let's blow this popcorn stand.
When he says, I want some Wendy's, you like, boy, 6'7".
And just see what he responds by. Somebody said it's a song. It's a Skrilla lyric. And then 2 people say 6'7" is Tay Kenny's brand of water.
Every year that goes by, Steve. A quick update. Pops Maben, for those who don't know, is in Monterey, California as we speak.
Okay.
He doesn't have any more beet juice, so he's not happy about that.
Out of that.
He's out of the juice. So I'm assuming he did send me a video of our childhood home in California.
I saw the video. That was very cool.
You forget it didn't have grass. Like California, it's just all burnt and toasted up. They would always tell you to worry about the fires.
Wait, so I'm so sorry. People were saying Tay Kenny made this famous. So a high school basketball recruit's the one made this famous. I thought this was a TikTok
I thought this was
thing.
Skrilla.
I thought it was a rap song.
Song Doot Doot.
We're crashing and burning. Is it something you're supposed to know?
I don't know.
That's the point.
So how long did y'all live in that home? Because I was watching that and I was trying to imagine you.
We lived in that
running
home
around there.
About 3. Did you hear my dad narrating?
I did not. I just saw the video.
Well, if you would have listened to the video, first thing he says is, "Hey, Marcus, this is the house. You know, this is the infamous house." He gives the address and he says, "Yeah, this is the house where your brother used to lock you in the closet whenever I was ready to take your fine ass mom to the club." So if anybody wants to hear my dad,
it's amazing.
You can go to my Facebook page and he actually says that. He's narrating our childhood home.
That might be the best narration.
But what he doesn't know, Steve, is the closet. I may have told you before. The closet was supposed to be a discipline, a punishment. There was 2 problems with that. The car would literally be pulling out the driveway, Steve, and my brother would be like pointing to the closet.
Okay.
I hadn't even had a chance to even do anything. He just like, you know what time it is? And just start pointing to the closet. Right?
Oh, wasn't the 6'7" the hand meme? Now I'm remembering. I'm memorizing it a little
Nick's
bit.
just back.
No, I was on the phone. I was on the phone with Nate. Sorry. Nate wants to join.
You know what? At this point, to help it. Nate, what's going on?
Yeah, right.
No.
Man, I don't know where this stuff come from either, and I don't understand what the hell it is. But if my kid doesn't stop just running around the house and just go 6, 7 and doing this dumb stuff with his hands, I'm gonna smack the taste out of his mouth.
Okay, so I'm not the only dad dealing with this.
No, no. You can't explain to him. You know, he's like, say he's fixing to be 8. You know, so you can't tell him nothing. And I don't think he knows what it is, but he learned this from his cousins, who are my nieces. And they it's all the time. That's all I hear at the house. And heaven forbid you actually say, like my wife the other day was like, "What time do you want to go to supper?" And I'm like, "I don't know, babe. We'll go about 6 or 7." And they're all 6, 7.
Thank you for sharing.
Like,
yeah, I'm so glad that this is not just me.
It's bad. You're not the only one dealing with this. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one looking at my child like, man, I know that this kid has all of his brain cells. What is he doing? So,
Nate, no, thank you, Nate.
Thank you for sharing.
I appreciate the call. Yeah,
giving Steve some clarity to the situation.
I know. Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know what to do here. I'm like, should I? I mean, I don't know how to handle this.
Okay.
A few texts. I'm getting a lot of text. A lot of people are saying it's Tay Kenny. I'm like, good for him then.
Louisville Lamont says, first time I heard 6, 7 was from Tay Kenny's page. And the second time was from Steve today.
Okay. Somebody said it's a Skrilla lyric, but Tay Kenny made the lyric famous. Okay. It's all over Instagram. His Instagram. Okay. All right. And somebody said, yeah. Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
we got clarity. Look, we got clarity.
Good.
And should I tell my dad that my brother used to lock me in the closet as soon as they drove off?
You should.
Right?
He needs to know that.
Just so he knows that. But the problem was, Steve, even when I said, all right, I'm not going to do anything. I just want to watch TV. He'd be like, all right, watch TV. And if you make a sound, you going in there. I would sneeze, Steve. And he'd be like, closet.
Yeah. Quiet.
Yeah, closet. But, Steve, 2 or 3 rolled up socks and a hanger, we good.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in this closet all night long getting my shots up.
Yeah. All right, put them in here.
Yeah.
I'm going to get better.
Mm-hmm. In the lab. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Quick commercial break. Last commercial break. 939 DeVille.
From Mayfield to Manchester.
And they got it again back at the 40-yard line.
And Lexington to Louisville.
And intercepted right at the goal line.
Let's
20,
play
10-5.
football.
Touchdown, he made it in.
Join us Saturday. It's the ACC opener on the road against Pitt. Our coverage begins at 10:30.
Got to go as hard as you can go.
On your home for Louisville football.
We got to step up to the challenge.
93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
More than a few of our patients have talked to me about their first time, but it's not the first time you're probably thinking about. It's the first time that erectile dysfunction ruined the moment. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you're over 50, it's likely that you've had that first time yourself. But the good news is that if you're like most men, that first time can be the last time that ED impacts your sex life. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're experts in treating ED. We've treated tens of thousands of men using protocols with success rates well over 90%. And those treatments have, in most cases, made sex great again for both them and their partners. You could even find that you're performing like you haven't in years. So if ED has been affecting your intimacy, it's time to make the last time that happens the last time that happens. For just $99, you'll receive blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you.
I am cancer-free thanks to the power of U of L Health Brown Cancer Center.
The power of second opinions and medical first.
The power of holistic care.
I am hopeful with the power of early detection.
The power
of advanced technology and clinical trials only found here.
I am living life thanks to the power of academic research
and the power of world-class care close to home.
That's the power of you.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, I think I saw a fox on my way in.
Oh, that was the Carfax Carfox. He was congratulating us on our Carfax Top-Rated Service Center Award.
I have always rated Tire Discounters at the very top.
Oh, thanks. So does Carfax. And not just for tires, but for all our services, too.
Alignment, brakes, shocks and struts, and more.
Yes, sir.
But, Mike, do you think people believe Carfax over me?
Well, you are the Phantom tire buyer.
Exactly.
Bob Valvano here for Ken J. Beener & Son HVAC. They've been in business since 1962. Fall is here, gang, and winter's right around the corner. Don't get caught shivering. They can get your system up to snuff and even do a full HVAC replacement. They did mine in less than a day. 5-star reviews on Google and a trusted independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer. Give them a call and stay warm and cozy this season. Call Ken J. Beener & Son HVAC. 502-584-9960. That's 502-584-9960.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back, thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial #LAW on your cell phone. That's #529, offices Louisville.
Ready to launch your career with UPS? UPS is now hiring. The UPS Employment Center is now the UPS Airlines Career Center located at 100 High Rise Drive in Louisville, Kentucky. Part-time day shift package handling positions are available with starting pay at $21 an hour. Benefits include paid holidays, paid vacation, 401k, tuition assistance, healthcare, medical, dental, vision insurance after 9 months. Apply today at upsjobs.com/worldport. Launch your career with us today at UPS. UPSjobs.com.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
On guard. I'll let you try my Wu-Tang style.
Of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course, they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Also, I want to remind everybody, just found out we'll be out at Next Level Ranges tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be out there for a little bit. So it's
okay, all right, real fast. And sorry, no. This is good. Steve, stay with me. Stay with me.
Trying to film something, but no, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't know you were filming something.
No, it's fine. You thought
right.
The two interns had their phones out and recording me because I'm a handsome guy?
I thought maybe it was that, but
could be that. Could be that.
So maybe
it's not.
Maybe
no.
Okay, well this is funny. Now it's a funny TikTok of me interrupting. But I don't want to put more work on anyone's plate.
Sure.
But why don't the interns join you tomorrow at Next Level Ranges and we get some action shots of one Steve Rummage popping a couple rounds?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. I just thought that looked cool.
Thanks.
Maybe you bust down a little MP5.
Isn't it funny whenever somebody has a good idea, it's always something you need to do?
Yeah.
Well, I sure as hell ain't.
Everybody has these great ideas when it comes to what you should do. You should do this.
Yeah.
I'm an idea man. I'm the creative.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
a
what
doer,
everybody says. Yeah, how about I come up with the ideas and
I'm just an idea man.
And everybody else actually does the work.
Yes.
I won't interrupt now.
Okay, so tomorrow
Steve can do his thing.
Tomorrow I'll be out at Next Level Ranges, 11800 Electron Drive. So come out there. I'll be doing the show from out there. It's one of the best facilities in the entire city. They call it a country club. I'm going to do that. Got to get some lunch out there. It's going to be fantastic.
Have excellent food.
Next Level Ranges out there again.
They have excellent food. We should have been more prepared for that announcement.
Yeah.
Excellent food.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of us.
Excellent food.
Bye.
I can't wait to hear you off air.
Madison wants to take Kenny to pick Louisville because she thinks he's extremely attractive.
That is always.
I did mention that.
Yeah, it's always a positive when you have easy on the eyes.
If it helps him go to Louisville, I'll personally introduce him.
Just get here and win some games.
Yeah.
Any other shout outs, Steve?
Well,
I can't believe Nikki's still on the board.
Yeah, like what's going on with you, dude? Everything all right?
Maybe I just wanted to hang out with you guys. Think that?
Jeez, man.
Something must be
crazy.
going on.
Yeah. All right. Also, obviously, speaking, I guess, I mean, in the recruiting world, just kind of a bow tie there. It's so funny because with this staff, like, how many people I have tell me on a daily basis, like, well, Stokes isn't coming here. Kenny's not coming. We whiffed both of them. Or I hear, oh, no, we're definitely getting those guys. And you know what I tell both people? You really don't know anything. Well, Travis Branham said it. Well, hey, let me let you in on a little something. When it comes to this staff, he don't know anything. And that's not me taking a shot at Travis Branham, but I'm telling you, this staff lets nothing leak. And they don't have a dude that they're leaking it out to. Nothing. So I'm like, when somebody says, well, Travis Branham says Tyron Stokes is down to like UK, Kansas, and UK, Kansas, and Kentucky. I'm like, well, that's probably what those staffs are telling them. Maybe that's what Tyron Stokes' people's telling him. I don't know. But he ain't hearing nothing from Louisville. I can assure you that. A lot of guys out there, I'm like, they don't know. Like, well, take Kenny's going to Kansas. Okay, maybe he is. They ain't hear it from Louisville. So if Louisville has some kind of backhanded handshake deal with a guy, you're not going to know it until the guy picks up the hat. Think about this, Marcus.
Picks up the hat. You got to get the whole
walked,
video. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We walked into.
You don't know what we're trying to do. You guys don't look at the films. You don't know what happened. You really don't know. You think you know, but you don't know. And you never will.
Is that Mora?
That's fantastic. I love that.
Was that Mora?
That was a good one. Was it Jim Mora?
It was.
Yeah. They, I mean, we walked into a basketball game last year, right? Just walked into, hey, man, we're playing Carolina, man. This is going to be fun. They were like, somebody pulled me aside. I won't say who it is. And they were like, you might want to pay attention after the first quarter. Oh, yeah? What's going on? If I say I think there's a sniper that is up here ready to take me out. Okay. Oh, first quarter ended. Here's the number one point guard in the country. Walks out to the middle of the court, commits to Louisville. What? How? I was literally looking around. I'm sitting next to Jeff Lightsey and a few of us, and we're going, how the hell do we not know that? I didn't get a whisper of that.
And you're like, I'm glad I didn't know that.
I'm glad I didn't because that was fun. But I'm kind of being funny with some of that. But like I am saying, I don't know if those kids are going to Louisville or not. But if Louisville's got to deal with them, you're not going to know. Like if Louisville locked up Tay Kenny 2 months ago, you would have no idea. You would have no idea.
And it's better for
just
everybody.
Find out what everybody else finds out. And it's better for everybody else. It's kind of maddening. But like I hear people jumping on Jody. And look, when it comes to U of L information, I mean, he's one of the ones I trust the most. And I see people on the message boards kind of jumping on Jody like, man, you know, you're not saying enough. You're not saying enough. And I'm like, boy, when Jody can't even say nothing, it's tight-lipped over there. Like, it's tight-lipped over there. And I see that with a lot of respect for the guy, you know, like, and what he does.
Yep.
On there. And like, I'm like, yeah, dude. So
yeah,
but just gonna have to wait like the rest of us, man.
Being entrusted with that information is a valuable thing too.
Yeah. Okay. With that being said, get over and check out my friends over at Tri-State Men's Health. You know, we do get a couple of big time commits.
More valuable information.
That will be that will help you out with you know, you probably won't have to go see them for erectile dysfunction, but if you do, get over there and check them out. For that, over 50% of men, 50 deal with erectile dysfunction. Okay, so a lot of men are dealing with this. It's not just you, and you're not alone. So get over there and check them out. They have over a 90% success rate when it comes to erectile dysfunction, and they can get you taken care of. Listen, you go in, and is what they're going to do is if medically advised, so they'll check and make sure because they don't want to give you something that's going to hurt you. But if medically advised, they'll give you a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, then they will waive that $99 fee completely. Okay. And you won't have to pay anything for that day. But 90% success rate, more times than not, that's going to work. And then you're going to be able to get back on the horse. You know what I'm saying? Possibly as quick as the next day. So get over there and check them out. Tri-State Men's Health, Louisville, Northern Kentucky, Cincinnati, Columbus. Let them know you heard about them right here on 93.9 The Ville.
Let's get it. 93.9 The Ville.
Kevin Kugler here from Westwood One. Coming up on Thursday Night Football, it's NFC West action from the desert when Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals host